CJ McCollum came out last year with a statement saying that, out of the 450 players in the NBA, 150 of them were living paycheck to paycheck. Now, as an agent, what kind of your role or other agents around, the industry, what kind of things do you guys talk to the players about as far as saving and finance and things like that, especially the younger kids coming up and even the players that you have even overseas, where it's tax-free money and things like that, about just being responsible with their finances so that they don't get in those kind of situations?
Of course, no, that's I'm glad you mentioned that, and that's part of one of the 6 core services we provide as an agency. We don't do the in-house money management, investment planning, insurance analysis, budgeting, et cetera. But we do have an alliance with a few of the top firms in the industry, that specialize in that, to be able to position our guys. And every guy doesn't command the same level of service. Some guys are, on this pay scale, some guys are on a lower pay scale. So it's all about finding the right unique fit for who you are as a player. But, when it comes to, like you said, of the 450, 150 are living paycheck to paycheck. What we try to do is educate our guys, to the best of our ability, and then align them with, the best in the industry, whether it be an investment advisor, a wealth manager, an accountant, an insurance professional, everybody that is part of your financial structure and your financial picture, and really explain the importance of, what you've come into, as whether you're a rookie player or even whether you're a veteran player. And then it's also about, right fit, someone that specializes in working with professional athletes, because this, obviously you have wealth managers, money managers that have been around, but, as professional athletes aren't making, normal types of, hey, I started working at 22 and I retire at, 59 or 69. You're making money for a very, very short period of time, 5 to 10 years, max, if you have a good career, so you need someone that understands, the spending habits of a professional athlete. You're also very young, when you start making your top revenue. So we try to make sure that we align them with the appropriate, wealth managers and individuals that specialize in that type of thing. And, on top of that, on our team, our VP of business operations, he spent 15 years on Wall Street. So he's very abreast to, financial concepts and, overseeing those type of things for our guys. When it gets to that point. So I think we try to do as good of a job as we can in terms of educating our guys and explaining to some of the importance, so that they don't become, one of those statistics or stories of guys that are living paycheck to paycheck or going broke. In addition to that, kind of wanted to just touch on, in terms of, we usually, in this past year, we had our pre-draft process for, guys that are coming out of college. We made sure to kind of bring in, without overwhelming the guys, because they're working out every single day, on court, off court, getting rehab, recovery, 5-6 days a week, playing pickup, really, immersed in, and we always say, keep the main thing the main thing, which is the basketball court. But we still got to educate these guys. So once a week, we had a specialist come in, whether it be an analytics professional on kind of, these are the analytics of your game, or whether it be, a wealth manager or a marketing and PR representative. But, having that wealth manager come in, someone that looks like them, someone that, is young, someone that is a VP at a, JP Morgan, that, and actually I knew this guy for a very long time, grew up, from Brooklyn, so, and he works with he works with elite high net worth clientele, but also works on the sports and entertainment platform. Like having someone just come in for a casual conversation, and explaining to them, what budgeting looks like, what investments look like, why you need insurance planning, credit score, like all of that kind of stuff. We have specialists that come in and try to educate our guys on it, and even if they pick up, because it's very high level, even if they pick up on, 5% of, what he's saying, like it's still, a win for us, because, we want to at least put these guys around folks that are educated in those regards. And then, once they do come into their own money, they have someone that they can piggyback off of and reach out to and really give them that guidance, from the standpoint of protecting their wealth.